Okay, here we are, and we're going to be talking about me, myself, and I, a little bit more about John Sittel Propriety this day at this time. And the thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that John Sittel Propriety in the franchise condition is an effort to have people work in their franchise in the occupation that they have in proficiency. And everyone knows that if you're the largest proficiency at something that you do, then that's a thing that's going to have the demand for your particular occupational work occur, and to a larger intake fee and a larger hourly rate than some other occupation that you might have, being a hobby that you don't spend a whole lot of time on. So we talk about then the condition in those occupations by channel, and the channel then become the occupation. And when then someone become a member for having paid the franchise fee, then they select a channel, if not a group in channel, that they have interest in. But mostly, at least initially, it would be their largest proficiency in occupation that they have, that they would then suggest and ask to have an invitation to that particular channel. They need to know what those channels are, and so that's what I'm going to be going through this particular time. As you know, the date is September 9th, 2025, and I just wanted to get that in so that the people would know that this is a dated quality that may change some month and year in the future, at least some. But this is a condition said to be a portion society, say to fulfill a very large portion in the society about what people do in their life, and not so many occupation entitlement, not so many channel entitlement. And so I'm going to go down the list here and just state what they are so that the ones that are interested in becoming a franchise know what they are. So first on the list is biologist, and then there's chemist, then there's distributor. And in that distributor condition, as you know, there's all kinds of things in chemist and biologist in subcategories that occur, and all of these are like that because these are very general entitlements that occur. So the next on the list is the engineer, and then next is environmental monitor, and then next is fabricator, and then after fabricator there's farmer, and then there's linguist, attorney after that, and then there's machinist, and then there's nutritionist, and then there's physiological trainer, and then past that there's said to be physiological medicine, and that's licensed medical doctor, and then last on the list is said to be pilot. And those are the channel, the main channel that have to do with proficiency in occupation, the thing that you know that you may do in occupation based on the proficiency that you have in doing so. There are other channels that don't have to do with that, and I'll just in brief state what they are. They're kind of like sidebars, but I put them being a channel in this way. And so, because that's what I started doing. And I haven't used a sidebar yet, but these are other channel. That's all John Sittel Propriety. And then I have a channel that's very important to me. It's called franchise, and that's got the welcome condition for those that are interested in becoming a franchise. There's joint account. That's an idea that I have, that very trustworthy people can have a joint account, and the joint account never does end up bankrupt because of the condition. And then secondarily, continuing on, I'm trying to say in the other channel is the owner only John Sittel, and that's certain particular canvases and files that I keep to myself and may dispensate at some time to some people if they're found to be trustworthy enough in the franchise quality that they have for the knowledge that I have about their proficiency. And then last is social, and that has to do with various things about ways of living lifestyle, and so that there can be a union of the people in that process for the information that are there, and ones can work to have it be a true condition and discussion occur about such thing, all within what's said to be the moderate right lifestyle. All those channels, all those entitlements and occupation are all within the moderate right lifestyle, nothing done illegally. And so that's this time. Another record, as I am known to say, by Squeaky Clean. And that's this day in a portion in a day, I'm going to say, in John Sittel Propriety. Take care.